Let's see what this is about. This is brand new today as well. It's new game day. New game day. Thank you for liking myself. I appreciate myself. New game day. Let's go. Let's see what this is about. I have no idea. I think this is a one-player game. And as I don't have any friends today, we're going to try this instead. See what it's like. So we are Vinny! Going to work, coming back from work, not working. Hey, thanks for the follow, Hoss. I haven't played this before, so I appreciate any help if you have played it before. Looks like we have a choice of 3. We have a warrior, a mage, and a paladin. A long time ago. Sentient. Does it tell me what the talents are? Oh, okay. Let's see what the talents are. So, a mercenary, leadership and capable of using magic, but incapable of using magic. Users under his control have the best combat. +3 warfare. 10% XP. I'll be getting ready for work soon, mate. You're a machine! Good old Vinny. Love you, buddy. Is my head in the way? No, it's not. It's a bit difficult when I've never played the game before. Okay. Okay. So basically, by the looks of it, master of warfare with average leadership, but incapable of using magic. Units under his command have the best combat. I want to use magic though. Last night shift, then back to early on Thursday. You're doing a bit of both now. Let's go magic. Let's go magic. Let's have a look at magic. I like magic. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like a bit of magic. Vinny, your name is so big it doesn't even fit on my latest like in the top right hand corner. Hello, pretty lady. Right, now. New game again, because you know I have no idea what this game is. I've never played it before in my life. It just came out today.
Get up! Come on, hurry! The warden is calling.
Cheers, everybody.
Are you really going to say
Big name, you know what that means? Big sucks.
That's an interesting opener. What are you driving at?
You can discuss it with Warden Valver. Come out of that cell. I'll escort you.
Well, if the warden himself is asking, how can a simple countess refuse?
Let's go. You know the warden doesn't like to be kept waiting. The sooner you get to his office, the sooner you'll learn everything. I can tell you this much. It's good news for you. Were you bored sitting in prison? I think you'll have fond memories of this time in future. During your 6 months inside, quite a lot has happened. Rumor has it the king is gone.
Adam has a list of games, I'm sure. Probably.
They ran off to who knows where.
Where could they run?
Attention! A dragon has been spotted overhead. Vinny, work is kicking my bottom. But We only have 10 more days-ish, and the kids go back to school. Christmas is all about the new Pokemon games. Nice.
Slightly. Pestilence has struck Montpetrie. The quarantine is
Excuse me. That's the map. My Book of Magic. Here's what you must scroll. Yay, back to school. We can't wait. So I have a Burning Ray 1. It uses 2. No. Why did that go away? So basically I set fire to people. Right, man. I'm going to go shower and take all that good stuff. Good though. Cheers, man. Well, hopefully on your gap, you can get online and I can look at your sexy ass. Shoot some people. Why do we have to walk so slowly?
Bug off, human.
Bugger off, human. Alright, fine. What do I have to do? Talk to Volbert the Warden. Hey, Warden.
Disturb. So much fuss and all for what? Who the hell do you think you are, making me wreak havoc in my prison?
I'm Catherine, Countess of Rigor.
Oh,
In case you forgot.
just in case. Yes.
Well, I heard a little more than that. Flavius the Wisecracker eloquently wrote, "There's nothing new in this world." But I haven't received a letter like this in all 7 years of my tenure at Crucis. Prince Adrian orders that you be freed and sent to Marcella. Also, you won't be leaving here on foot. I was ordered to return your gold and belongings, provide
You with a horse?
and, let me read it aloud, allocate some of my own garrison as your personal guard.
Madness, I
As
tell
that
you.
same Flavius the Wisecracker of yours wrote, there is always a kernel of sense in madness.
Whether the prince is sane or not is of no consequence. I cannot disobey my liege. Bastian should have returned your money and belongings by now. If he didn't steal them himself. Quartermaster Aston will supply you with weapons. As for gold, you have plenty already. Go to Decim to collect your guards. He has a platoon of troublemakers he's wanted rid of for a long time now. He'll be glad to hand them over. I also advise you to purchase some dogs for the road. And what else did His Highness request? Ah yes, a horse. Levitt the stable boy has a soft spot for nags too old and worn down to work. I'm sure he can pick one out for you.
It looks like the local climate has changed your temperament for the worse.
These are 3 types of merchants in the game. Recruiters sell units for your army, armorers sell armor and weapons, and merchants sell magic items and scrolls. Okay. Hey dog, can I pet him? No.
Claudius's son actually turned out to have some mercy on his soul.
Why do you say that?
You lucky tribe. What do
No.
you need, human? A shovel, perhaps? Have you been sent to the stables too?
Careful with your words, short one. I'm a countess.
Yeah, short one.
Don't you dare compare my royal self to a stable hand. Now
Give me a weapon
and
and be quick about it.
Oh, sacred forefathers. Why would I ever do that?
Because I'm free again. Any more questions?
By Mactus's horns. This is the first time I've ever seen a human leave Crucis on their own 2 feet. If you got gold, treat yourself to something new. Go ahead.
I'm guessing I have to get that.
Aston didn't shortchange you on equipment. I warrant you'll survive the Albion Highlands.
Go, human.
May your body be as hard as flint, and your soul as clear as crystal.
Well, a dwarven poet.
Any gods?
The lumberjack. Halt! What are you doing here? You're not permitted to be wandering about like a stray cat.
I'm no longer a prisoner, Decim. You're to give me a suitable number of soldiers as escort to Marcella.
So Centurion, it's true. The warden received a missive from the prince ordering the provision of a guard troop for the prisoner. Former prisoner.
Huh? Never heard of a prisoner being released. Ah, well, I believe I have some laggards and troublemakers I can spare.
Can I go too? Oh, how I miss the sunny warmth of the capital.
No, Bastian, you're not rotten enough to let go. I can still make a decent guard out of you.
I heard your worthless conscripts are accompanied by mangy fighting dogs.
The only thing you'll be getting for free is a family of bedbugs. I spent a year training those hounds. Now, if we're talking about an exchange of gold for flesh, that's another bowl of kibble entirely. You'll get the best dogs in Nostria.
Sounds too good to be true. Are they really worth the price?
These recruits might not be the brightest candles at the feast, but my fighting dogs are as fierce as the warden himself. You won't regret a single gold piece spent on these animals.
How do I... Oh, okay, so that's my army, and that's the recruits on the right. So I have 3 dogs and 3 spearmen. Nice. Fetch a horse.
What are you doing?
So I can have 5 units.
Aston is a good man, even though he's a dwarf.
What's wrong with dwarves?
Managed to outsmart me, brother.
Ah, it's you. You're the one who poisoned that scoundrel Claudius. It's a real pleasure to meet you.
I wish it were me, but...
Don't be modest. You did a great thing here, and history will not forget you.
I think I've seen you
Sorry.
somewhere, stable boy. Were you responsible for delivering horses to Rigurn? Oh, by the way, what I really need right now is a horse.
All you're asking is a horse? Just a horse? Have no worry. You'll get our best. Saddle up quickly. You've probably forgotten how to ride after half a year in a cell.
You can go now. Actually, wait.
What now?
I wanted to warn you about sentry golems. Be wary of them once you're past New Tyrene.
Tell me more about the golems.
The mage Rossum took them to clear a landslide. What they lack in brain, they make up in brawn. Since they don't know you've been released, they're liable to crush you. As you pass the southern ruins, find the archer's squad commander, Ansel. The royal messenger said the squad will join you and augment your escort. I'm hoping that by the time you get there, they'll catch the marauder who's been raiding abandoned houses. Wonder why old Baron Garius didn't turn him into a chicken.
Who's this Baron Garius? Another escort?
That's up to his magicness. I have no authority over him. Perhaps he'll decide to leave these cold, inhospitable lands for the warmth of the Mage's Tower.
Come on, mount up. I picked out the very bestest horse for you. He's calm and obedient. Stands as if he's rooted to the ground. Races like the wind itself.
We pulled a muscle on Pebbles.
Yeah, like, no, I pulled a muscle.
Oh.
Pebbles. She's so bouncy. She's like, beep, 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 beep. And it's just literally like, I don't know what to do. Like, it really hurts. Like,
There's nothing you can do about it. Pull them off.
Not surprising that people want to leave the Highlands. The climate here is worse than in Rigor.
do you see this? Do you just watch?
Trying to get something out of you. Oofs. Nothing. Just playing a new game. Battle. The screen will display enemy units. The hero, if any. Select a unit and press triangle to view its details. Accept the battle with X. Ooh, fluffy. Fight. Place your units in appropriate positions before beginning the battle. Select a unit with X. Indicate the hex where you wish to place it. Press X. Complete your deployment and start the battle by holding square. Units with higher initiative go first. If two units have the same initiative, the unit with the higher speed, level and health goes first. If all these stats are identical, the enemy unit goes first. Turn order is displayed on flags above the units. Unit speed determines the maximum number of hexes you can travel. To move a unit, press X. Choose the hex adjacent. Melee attack is available to all units. Select an enemy unit to attack and confirm your action. Many units have special skills that can be drastically alter the outcome of a battle. Choose a skill used down to but most skills require action points, either movement or attack. Skills may be used a limited number of times in a battle and may require several rounds to recharge. The stream. Okay, so the flag on Madan tells me it's their turn. Where's the skill? You've covered the basis of battle and now you're ready to defeat your enemy on your own. Your hero gains XP and troops of surviving units have gained experience. Some character items launch new quests. The exclamation symbol marks the location of these characters.
Oh, I read about this statue. I need to find its hands.
Hey, you! Come over here.
Who are you?
Jake. Hello, mate. Have your world been contemplated by this all day? Is it worth it? I don't know, mate. I only literally started it
Explain yourself.
20 minutes ago, and I've never played it before. So
We're nothing but dwarven
Tell me, mate.
woodcutters. Honest. We cut down trees and send the lumber onto Crucis. The humans have all left the valley. Only us and a few locals remain. Stein is our chief. So then this Lupin, a man from Riggin, arrives at our village. He was stirring up
how are you
trouble,
anyway, Jake?
trying
Are
to
you alright?
recruit the remaining human hunters to join him in his wicked deeds. Then Lupin's men seized the village. They captured Stein and are trying to start a fight with the dwarves. Things could easily turn bloody. We took them in purely out of kindness, and this is how they repay us. Disgusting. Help us. Quick, run!
Press left to verbal questions, questions, let's track. Guess we're doing this one. I mean, the graphics aren't great, even for a PS4, even though I know I'm on PS5. It looks quite basic. I thought it was turn-based, but looks an RPG. So the gate, the what's it called? The fighting's turn-based.
You don't make the rules around here, Lupin. What goes around the forest comes around.
Hey, Lupin, look! One of the Crucian prisoners, another
So,
victim of Claudius.
The actual fighting is turn-based, Joan.
Just in time. We need another strong arm right about now.
What makes you think I'll help you?
You're human. This concerns you too. These jumped-up dwarfen lumberjacks have it too good. They're living like little lords on handouts from the fort, from that damned Valbert. We local hunters, on the other hand, are being oppressed. Only I, Lupin, can grant any hope of justice.
Don't you remember how they treat prisoners? I worked for Valbert myself until I escaped. You'd turn blue if you'd seen what I'd seen. Most of them are rotting alive in there. Not because they're bandits or murderers, mind. Just because they dared say something about the drunkard king. It's not humane.
Ah, so you're on the side of justice. What's your plan?
We've decided to seize Crucis.
We're going to starve the fort by cutting off their access to food and fuel. When we triumph, we'll free all the prisoners.
Well, the dwarfs are against us, so we need to force their hand. Then it will be Valbert's turn to answer for his misdeeds. If you're not going to help us, your other option is to spill our blood. Human blood.
Many quests have been completed in two different ways. When this is the case, each solution relates to a specific ideal power. I think finesse which defines moral choice. Order is the opposite of anarchy. Power is the opposite of finesse. Ugh, like I'll remember these things. Completed in a certain manner increases the hero's ideal. As time passes, they will become committed to one of these belief systems, and at some point, they will refuse actions that go against their ideals. Great. What am I supposed to do? Attack the humans or attack the dwarves?
That Valbert will be swinging from a gibbet soon. I just know it.
I don't want to attack it. Oh, I have to attack one or the other. Brilliant. What do you want to do? Should we attack the dwarves or should we attack the humans? If you're still here, Jake, you'll get to see it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. Select the last. So let's move you backwards. What does she do? Does she not fight? I don't understand. Wait and defend. Wait delays the unit's turn until the end of the round. It cannot be used if the unit has already spent at least 1 AP. To activate wait, press square. Defense ends the unit's turn for this round. Unit skills and hero spells can apply effects. The book of magic contains spells. Blah, blah. So if I want to use this on him. I don't understand. I am confused. I want to use the spear attack on him, please. I guess not. Units with soldiers trait can control the zone around them. If an enemy tries to exit the zone, they will strike with an uncontested attack. The exiting unit cannot counterattack. This looks cool. Hey, Reece. Victory! Do do do.
We showed those shorties who's boss here, didn't we?
Never played it before, Reece.
Jailers will be feeling that cold soon.
Brand new.
They try to get wood on their own.
I had a special voucher, like a half-price voucher on it.
You'll do fine without me from here on out. I'll be wanting my reward now.
It came out today. And I played 2 hours of that alien thing and didn't blink for about 2 hours, and my eyes actually hurt. It was awesome. Recruiter Mark has received new units. Collect reward. How do I collect reward? Will you give me the reward?
That Valbert will be swinging from a gibbet soon.
I just know it.
Oh yeah, and we'll save the prisoners too. Don't worry about that.
Oh, my eyes are actually stinging from playing that game. Where do I go? Over here somewhere. Here is an enemy has a maximum of 5 active units. However, you can keep an unlimited number of units in reserve. Reserve units cannot participate in battles, but can freely swap units between the army and your reserves, as well as add units from the reserve if there's a particular unit you need. Open your army screen to manage your army. Yeah, I only have 3 at the moment, but that's fine. I don't think I can actually afford it, can I? Oh, no, I can. I'll have no gold left, but why is everybody sad? That's not good. My army is sad, apparently. What happened? Where'd he go? Oh, what did I do? Move to reserve. I don't want to move to reserve. Come back. Collect the reward. How do I do that? Where's the map? Aha! Okay. Altars. There are many altars and places of power around. Each altar increases 1 hero stat. An altar may be used only once. Move close to the altar and press X. Magic power. Definitely not get to choose.
Kick those little beardlings out.
How do I get off? So. Boots with the fur. Talent points available. How do I use my talent points? Nope. Nope. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, Reece. You definitely need to look into that Aliens game. It has you written all over it. It's really good. My eyes are hurting though. It's basically Outriders Aliens, if there is such a thing. I see that shiny thing. I will take it all. I don't know what it does, but I'll take it all.
We kick those little beardlings sound, if I dare say so myself.
The forest is now ours.
Squirrels! Use Traverse as the fast travel around the world. Press X on the map. Okay, right. That makes sense. Okay, big rock men.
The mage left his dummies without supervision. I should find him.
How do I know which one I want? They don't give me any definitions. I'm gonna go for blue, because blue is magic, I'm guessing.
It's really simple.
You, prisoner, what are you doing here?
Prince Adrian set me free. I'm headed for Marcella.
Amazing. Was your assassination attempt on the king forgiven? I was certain the world would run out of mana, and gold be cheaper than clay before such a thing came to pass.
I didn't poison that idiot.
Maybe so, maybe so. Wondrous things are happening in Nostria. So what caused you to interrupt my meditation?
Your golems, Rossum, they're blocking my way. Kindly remove them.
Since you were summoned by Prince Adrian himself, so be it. But I hope you don't believe mages always work for free. Erblidi immobilatus!
You still there, Reece? I can go and chat if you want to. Ooh, secret room. I like secret rooms. I wonder how I make my army happy. Playing DBD. I don't know what that is. What's DBD? So this game is alright until you battle. What do you mean? I like turn-based games. That's why I wanted to play it. Oh, Dead by Daylight. Your hero gains XP for combat victories and completing quests. What joke having an equipment of points your hero advances to the next level. Oh, RPG, I mean. Stop speaking Spanish. Stop using letters. Yeah, apparently King's Bounty 1 was a pure turn-based game.
Adrian must really
and this
want
is like a
if he
new
sent this
version of
many
it,
troops.
where it's
He
like
doesn't
this
mean to
until
let
you
them
fight.
get away.
came from.
Basically.
Halt! Who goes there? Ah, it's you. Finally. While you were wandering around like a
Adventure
lost
third
chicken, we
person, but
captured
you
a
fight, it
marauder.
goes turn
No
based.
idea
Yeah,
how we got
yeah,
here.
that's basically
Frank
how it
alive.
works by the looks of it.
That's Valva's problem. Our task is to escort you
Hmm?
to the Patil gates and see you on your way.
Are you in that much of a hurry? You must be cold.
The Patil gates guard should have been here to meet us a few hours ago, but there's still no sign of them. We built a campfire though and heated up some stew, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah,
Make yourself
I
comfortable.
filled everything back.
Check out Helena's recruits. Once you're ready, give me the signal and we'll move out towards the Patil gates.
Still not frozen solid, Archer. I'm ready.
Excellent. The march should hopefully warm us some. I'll lead the way.
Yeah, it's single player. As I don't have any friends, I thought I'd play a single player game. You will encounter many enemy troops while traveling the world. Yeah, right, let's go. Let's be real. There's loads of us. We should be fine. There go first and second. Wow, okay. Why did I get an additional tone? That's not good. Need to work out how to end the turn. I don't want to press the pad because the last time the pad ended the entire turn. That's not what I wanted. I can't be the right thing to do because I swear it was still my turn and we're going on to round 2 and half my guys didn't move, so maybe they did. Hurry.
Please don't kill me. It's not my fault, I tell you. It was her. I tried to end it all, but I didn't have the will. Have mercy.
Wait a second. You look familiar.
I am Fabian from Crucis. I was captured wandering about these dark...
Where were you earlier, Reece? Did you see any of the Aliens game?
You're that marauder who was looting the ruins of Bliss. Do you not fear the undead?
Not so fast, Ansel. First, I want to find out what he's so frightened of.
The witch Amarantha. She lives on the mountain. Her magic compels me to attack travelers, but she's also... She's so beautiful. Wait, I said too much. I must go.
Marauder or not, leaving him be is dangerous. He's a bit strange, this one. Maybe you should follow him, see where he went. I'll go check what awaits us on the road. Let's meet at the
popped in
Bastille
for a few
gates.
minutes, we couldn't chat. It looks
Run
alright.
ahead then, Arthur.
It just it's just like Outriders, but like Aliens based. It's a very similar gameplay. Like Outriders is a £60 game. Aliens Fireteam's 35. It's kind of that matches up, if that makes sense. I mean, I found it intense. I literally didn't blink. And I like the fact there's different 35 quid, I think Aliens is. Yeah, I like the fact there were 4 different classes. You get a 5th one when you complete the campaign. There's 5 different difficulty settings, and from the research I've done, the higher difficulty settings are like immensely impossible, and you need to be very strategic and have certain weapons and think about where you put turrets and mines and traps and all that kind of jazz. You kind of have to learn the missions. They've said that they're doing free DLCs, depending if, like, I don't know what that means. Do you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, they're not charging anybody for anything, apparently. But we've heard that many times in many different games. So, but I mean, I enjoyed it. It was very intense. So yeah, it's alright. I mean, 2 hours was pretty much my limit, but I wasn't playing with anybody. Like, if we were playing together, then maybe we'd have played through it together. I don't know. I'm not overly fussed either way. You can buy so many people. So many skills. It's confusing me, I tell you. It's very confusing. I have healers. How do I... Oh, there you go. 17 to 20. They obviously decided to heal. Don't do much. Two hours with someone else is okay, but when I play just by myself, I only last 2 minutes. Hey, Sean. I like to play with other people, right?
The Bastille gates are to the left, and to the right, I can see the Mage's Tower behind the houses. And all the doors are boarded shut. And to think they tried to live here.
How you doing, Sean, man? Thank you for popping in. Why do you say "oh," Reece? Did you think it was a like £60 game?
Everything's been abandoned.
I'm just worn out, Sean. It's I work in Western Supermare, so because obviously all the people can't go abroad at the moment, so we're really busy. But kids go back 10 days and counting. Days and counting.
Frost cuts me to my very bones. How could anyone live here? Bliss. It's a very simple game, it seems. So much effort wasted.
Live it. You can't climb things.
It's some kind of riddle. If only there was some kind of hint. Something's wrong.
Portals transfer another part of the world into the portal to travel. Hello, weird skeleton man.
Thank the creator, I've been heard. You solved the riddle.
I love the way I didn't solve the riddle, I just did it in a different order, but...
Who are you then?
Was it you who led me here? Was the sigil on the road your work?
So it is. Though my abilities aren't what they once were. Thankfully, I still had strength enough to inscribe the Morning Star. That's what led you to me.
What an old-fashioned name. Where's it from?
Morgus Thaumaturgical Catalog, of course. And the ether seal is holding
Obviously.
the entrance to the cemetery shut. My name is Belengarius. My colleagues and I once attempted to warm the Albion Highlands with rune magic. My knowledge of the runes is vast, but it did not save me from an ice-rhymed death. Look at what's left of me.
I see. You worked here even before Archmage Alberine.
Ever since then, I've been waiting for people to return here, to the Town of Bliss. But I am bedeviled by the Dark Spirit and his servants, the cemetery ghouls. Long ago, I inscribed protective runes on every building. But since then, their power has dwindled. Soon, the Dark Spirit will freely roam the streets of Bliss. I am too weak in this form.
I love the way his rib cage is just going through the material of the t-shirt.
And read the mantras of power. Argo vires imago.
was one down here, wasn't there? Or are these not the runes?
Argo, vire si mago. Argo, vire si mago. Argo, vire si mago.
I thought it was more expensive. Ah, yeah, yeah. No, it's like, Hood or whatever, you know, that kind of price. Come back, buddy. Come back. No? Okay. A budget title, I think they're called at the moment. No. Which is funny, because this at full price is like £55 or £59 or something. I don't think this is anywhere near as good as Aliens. But the graphics are awful. But, I don't know. I feel like the graphics are awful. They're probably perfectly fine on your phone or whatever it might be. Where is this last one? Is it in here? Oh, that's where I spoke to him.
A protective sigil. It must be here for a reason.
Where would you be? I think this is the house I've not done. Oh, there it is.
Argo, vire si mago.
Iriat. Can't run. Wish I could run.
The protective runes weakened the dark spirit, allowing me to leave the tower. Yet I am still very weak. I believe I told you about his minions, the cemetery ghouls. They dig up graves and devour the cold bones of the dead. We must stop this desecration and destroy the spirit itself.
And it's down to me to destroy it. How did I know it would end this way?
Exactly. If the spirit banishes me, my research will never be completed, and Bliss will forever remain cursed. I promise that once you destroy the army of the Dark Spirit, every valuable remaining
Adam? How you doing, buddy?
yours. I am lifting the ether seal.
Congratulations on your accountancy stuff.
The cemetery.
When Sean's is the first comment you've seen. What's wrong with that? Hey, hey, hey. Congratulations, Adam. I wasn't listening at all. Georgia! It's like a little reunion. Destroy the Dark Spirit's army. Okay. Let's do this. Come on then, dark spirits, let's fight. Thanks, Adam. Hey, Georgia, how's life? Is your work as crazy as mine? Does it suck? Hovering units can move over slight elevations in terrain. Okay. So you're going to go first. Let's move you forward so you can actually get to somebody. Where are the healers? They need to be at the back. Let's protect the healers. Hectic ain't the word. Yeah, I mean, I swear I say this every single summer. But I'm extremely exhausted. Right, wolves, attack. Please. They're immune to bleeding. Oh, I killed him with an execution. Nice. How did they all skip turn? That's not good. I'd say Legends or Icarus Pokemon, or maybe Breath of the Wild 2. Breath of the Wild 2 happening, is it? Heal my wolves. That's just mean. Let's go. There's trailers for it now. Oh, nice. Oh, this is not good. These guys are getting mauled. I really don't know if I should be attacking this guy at this point. Set fire to him. And then attack him. Which goes at the other walls. Attack. I'm gonna skip their turn, but I don't know how to do that. Let's try controls. The skip. No, that's just. That's not really the controls, guys. Come on. Brilliant. Let's join Reece. Now we wah. Long time no speak.
I know. How are you?
Awful, but
Wonderful.
Nothing changes there though, yeah.
No.
I'm alright, mate. It's like week 6 of the summer holidays. You know what I mean? I'm used to it by now. I've never dealt with food, like cooking food sales. More so like the nighttime trade is just rubbish because Potworld has just completely murdered us. So it's just such a weird experience. I don't know a better word for it. We're basically like a mass restaurant at the moment, and the food is actually making up for the amount of money we lose at night. Like, if I had both at the same time, we'd make a fortune, but I'm losing the same amount of money on the Saturday as I'm gaining on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in food. It's just so much harder to cook for everybody than it is to, you know, get 10 people to serve vodka Red Bulls behind a bar.
Yeah.
Adamant asked, are you and Szilvia married yet?
No.
No. I could have answered that myself. I just felt like it was important to read out all the comments.
Makes sense. So is zinc hurting you, is it?
Well, Potworld is.
Alright.
But they don't have a lot of staff either, so it's a really hard, weird situation. Like, we never had doorman, so we couldn't open late. So then we had to close at 11. People were coming to our venue, then they were leaving because we couldn't let them in. So we were pushing everybody into Potworld. Potworld's the brand new shiny toy of Western, which if you've only lived in Western or like, it's such a better club than Loft or anywhere else. So it's like a massive upgrade.
Yeah.
Then combine that with the fact that if you don't come from Western and you travel to Western, it's the only thing in Western you've heard of. So you travel to the Yates. Yates was closed or was closing. So you went, oh, okay, I'll go to Potworld. It was just like literally that kind of like. So we were just basically feeding. Like, it was like the perfect storm for them because we were just giving everybody to them, and now we're in a situation that we're open, and we're like, come on, join us, but everyone's like, well, no. So
yeah, that's a shame, man.
it was just weird. Yeah, it was weird. I mean, it's the shiny new toy. Like, it may wear out. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, if we can actually get dormant and stay open, then maybe it'll be better. Yeah. It's very hard. Like, the whole thing's a little bit all over the place. I'm just not used to it. I'm just very good at running a night, and at the moment, that's not needed. We need to be a restaurant, so it's just a weird.
Yeah. Well, look, on the bright side, your food sales are up.
Yeah, massively.
Ah, Aliens, Fire Team Elite.
Are you clicking it, are you?
I don't know. I'm looking at it. I don't know.
Right. So wait. No. Like, honestly, if you, where will it be in my history of YouTube? Yes.
Oh my god, Spellforce. I used to play that on the PC.
It's free.
What, Spellforce? No, not number 3.
Okay.
That's not. Oh, I used to love this game.
Is that the one? Yeah. Let me.
Oh, hello.
I will send it to you, sir. You can watch it. And
what are you sending? What are you sending to me?
The video I watched before I bought it.
Oh, okay.
It's just like a preview video, but it's not like sponsored, you know, like the IGN ones and all those that are like, you should play this game, it's really good. And then you play it, you're like, you lied. This is not good.
Why you lie?
Why you do this to me? Oh. Sam wants to play Warzone, but I'm so tired. I was like, hurry up and finish your stupid.
I literally just had 2 games after Dead by Daylight, and that was enough for me. Done already. I've downloaded that Vanguard alpha because I thought you'd be trying that out. So
I didn't know there was an alpha for it, to be fair.
Yeah, it's in the store.
But yeah, I mean, I'll play it. I'm still playing it loads, so I'm not saying nothing. Like, even tonight, when no one else was on, I was like, oh, maybe I should just go play Warzone. So, even though I paid like £60 for 2 new games.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'll jump on Warzone. So.
Ooh. I mean, I'd play Spellforce 3 with you.
I don't know what it
It
is.
supports up to 6 online players.
You're trying to get me to buy something else because I haven't already spent enough today.
Well, technically, it's on offer from $34.99 to $27.99, and it's a pre-order.
Found these letters in the Albion Highlands. Do you wish to see them?
I'll let you look at it later. Make your mind up then.
I told you, I literally have no moral compass with buying games now because every time I think, how much is my hobby? How much is her hobby? I can buy the game.
Where's the balance?
Yeah. Until I get to like 10 grand on a horse. You know what I mean?
Then you might tone it down a bit.
Yeah. If, when games cost £1,000, I'll think about it.
Did the authors survive?
Memory serves, they all managed to leave. But there, when the sun shines warm.
Very well.
So is it literally just like the same mission over and over then, this Aliens game? Like,
So
what's
there's
the
4
longevity of it?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. This is what will hold you back. So there's four missions and 3. So 4 12 missions. So there's 4 chapters, and each chapter has 3 missions. So in the 2 hours that I played earlier, without failing, I did one of those chapters, did 3 missions, but I did it on the basic difficulty level where all aliens have a like a yellow line around them, and you can revive 4 times and you don't insta die. You like if they jump and pin you, you don't insta die. And there's 5 difficulty settings. And a bit like Outriders, the higher the difficulty setting, the higher the reward, the higher the experience, the better loot kind of situation. So you obviously there's 4 different category, 4 different classes, and each class has a very distinct play style, which again very Outriders. There is a 5th, but you only unlock it when you finish the campaign, and it says in the video in the YouTube videos the 5th one is Recon, and the reason that it's unlocked afterwards is because it's very much like high difficulty need, because they can ping aliens, they can see things, they've got like their skill set is designed to help you at high levels, whereas their skill set in the early levels is pointless. Difficulty setting, is pointless because you can already see them because everything's like yellow lined and all the rest of, therefore it would be pointless. Then yes, you replay the same missions in that sense. The higher the difficulty level, the aliens appear in different places each time, so it's random every time you play a mission, but obviously the story is the same and there's only so many corridors. So in that first one, there's the one that I played today, there isn't really much variance because you're in a ship and you're following, you're running down corridors and there's a left and a right and a forward, and the aliens come out of all 3, and there's 3 of you, so conveniently one shoots left, one shoots forward, and one shoots right, and that's not really going to change. Also on the early setting where I was on, you get like verbal help. So it'd be like, they're coming on the right, and you turn and there's loads on the right, you know what I mean? Now they're coming down the middle, now they're coming on the left. Whereas in a high difficulty setting, you don't get the verbal helps.
Coming on my face.
Yeah, but you don't get the verbal helps. So obviously at the higher level, you don't know where the aliens are. Also in the higher difficulty settings, if an alien grabs you, it can insta-kill you by just spearing its tail through your face. Which in the early settings, you get a chance to get off yourself with like X, triangle, square. You get a random pop-up on the screen.
I can always get off myself.
Yeah, you do random pop-off quite often. Yeah, that's true, actually. I mean, even when the difficulty's hard, you still manage to get it off. So
there we go. Well, there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah. So, and then there's a horde mode, which is like waves, I guess. I don't know. I haven't unlocked horde, so I don't know what horde is. But so there's the 12 missions, and then they've said that any DLCs that come out will be free. But when you buy the game, there's an extended version or whatever you want to call it, which is more expensive, and that comes with these 3 battle pass things. And I was like, wait a minute, I don't know if that's true. So, but I mean, that's just what they've announced, that they're not going to charge anyone for it. I felt like it was literally, they saw Outriders and went, we can make that in alien form. Like it was, but not like Outriders was a better level of game, which is why it was 60 quid type thing. I mean, there's like something like 30 different guns. There's 100 different attachments. One of the things I think you'll really like is what are called challenge cards. So challenge cards are collected or bought, but they're like bought in random packs, a bit like I've never, like cards in games where you buy a pack and you open it up and you get like like 3. So it's like those. You can buy 3s and you get 3 random cards. You can also, there's 2 dailies and a weekly challenge. They drop cards as well. We don't know how many cards there are. There's supposed to be a lot of them, obviously. The cards put like a challenge into the actual level. So say, for example, the card is hand cannons only. So then you have to do the whole mission just with hand cannons, and if you do that, then you get whatever the reward is for the card. When you play the card, it's a one-off. So if you fail, if you fail to do whatever the card says, it's gone. It's not like you can redo it or you can keep them or use them. It's like it's a one-off. Can we do it type thing. And then each card has a different kind of reward thing. So some of them don't give you any bonuses, but like early doors, like the green cards. And the cards are more of the colour scheme that you would find in most games. So there's green, purple, legendary, etc. And they get harder and they're more rewarding, the best, if you manage to do them. So that kind of appealed to me because I like the idea of, yes, you're doing the same mission, but you have to do it on a certain difficulty with a certain weapon, and then you get this, you have a better chance, you get like ×2 experience and you get, a legendary card drop or a legendary gun drop or a legendary attachment drop or something like that. So like that would be quite cool because it means you end up using the cards. But so the problem I have with the card system is that you only one of the 3 of you can play a card. All 3 of you can play one, but the computer will randomly pick one, and you'll use that card. So if there's like me, you and Travis, then obviously we just choose what we're doing and one of us plays the card and the other 2 don't. Whereas when I played with randoms, everyone was putting a card down because it looks like all 3 of you can play a card, but then the computer then picks one of them. So that's a bit annoying, really, if you don't play with other people. But I think that's quite a cool little like way of making it a bit more interesting, I guess. And I don't know what they're like. I mean, I've seen a few of the cards and they seem quite, but I've only got green cards, so they're like really simple, like no bonus at the end, but you get double ammo and double. You can have double your magazine in your gun. Was the one I played, so that was cool because I was running around with a shotgun with 8 shots. So it meant I could have 16, and I saved it and played it in the like Act 3 because it was obviously a big boss fight at the end, and it gave me more ammo. So I mean the actual gameplays, you saw it. It's quite intense. There are. And I'm playing it I'm playing it on the basic, difficulty setting per se. And I went down twice, so I didn't die because the other people can get you up. But I went down twice, and you can only go down 4 times before you fail. So.
That sounds good.
But I mean, I like the. Like the gunplay, I guess. Like I don't know how to describe it, but like it was fluid. You can. There's Gears of War-esque dodging if you ever played Gears of War. Like you can hide in cover, you can dive and roll, you can do all that kind of stuff. Right, I'm going to jump off. Okay. I've done hour and 20. That is enough of this right now. My head's hurting. So.